What's up, guys? How's it going? It is Matt here. So I'm going to apologize in advance, guys. This is going to be more of a ranting video than an actual educational video, but it's an educational rant, we'll call it that. So, for the last, I don't know, a couple weeks, I've been telling myself, no, I'm not going to do that video. I'm not going to do this video. Nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. And then I saw some more BS on the internet today. I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm done. I got to do this video. So here it is, guys. 9mm is not the best caliber, all right? 9mm is not just as powerful as all the other calibers, all right? 9mm is not the most effective caliber, all right? I'm sorry, it is not, guys. I am not a 9mm hater, all right? I carry a 6 Hour P250 compact sometimes, and when I'm carrying that, it is a 9mm pistol. And the reasons I do that is because 9mm is just fine. It will get the job done. It is not the best. It will not get the best job done, but will get the job done against people. It is time to seriously bring some common sense to this topic, guys. Now, there's a lot of internet celebrities out there that preach 9mm all the time. And all these people, they watch these videos, and you can tell because all these people, when they're trying to explain to you how much better a 9mm is, they're literally saying the exact same thing word from these other guys that are doing the same exact videos. All right, it's literally like the same arguments, word for word. They always do the same thing. And it's funny because when you watch the original celebrities that do these videos, there's actually several of them that do these videos about 9mm. They will tell you, I don't have any sponsors. I just really like this ammunition, and on the wall behind them they have a name of that ammunition, and on their safe it's right there, that ammunition is right there, but they don't have any sponsors. They don't have any sponsors whatsoever. They just really like their ammunition. Right, I believe ya. Yep, no sponsors. Nope, no sponsors there. The argument everyone always brings up when it comes to 9mm ammunition being just as good as everything else, and why should you go out and get any other ammunition? You just need 9mm because 9mm is better than 357 Magnum, or better than 45, or better than 40, or better than 10mm. Modern day ballistics technology is so amazing, which it is. Modern day ballistics technology is amazing, but it is so amazing that they can make a 9mm round so much better than it's designed to be, all right? And it makes it so much more of an effective round. And if you shoot them into ballistics gel against all the other calibers usually have smaller barrels, or they have a lighter load, or whatever it is, that they'll all be right around the same. They all do this pretty much the same amount of damage. So why would you go with anything else, all right? Why would you go with anything else other than a 9mm? So that's the biggest argument, is the modern day ballistics. So I'm going to address that real quick, guys. Modern day ballistics is freaking phenomenal, okay? I love modern day ballistics when it comes to ammunition. There's just some awesome ammunition that's out there. But do you honestly think that that modern day badass ballistics is only applied to the 9mm? Or do you think they apply that modern day badass ballistic to the already more powerful 40 caliber, or to the already more powerful 357 Magnum, or to the already more powerful 45, or to the already more powerful 44 Magnum? They apply that same ballistics technology to every single one of those calibers, making each one of those calibers even more devastating than it's originally designed to be. So guys, stop with that argument. At 9mm, they don't just put the best technology in a 9mm. That same technology is put to the other calibers. Now you could put, you go out and you could spend like $50 on like a box of 20 defensive ammunition rounds for a 9mm, like plus P plus ammunition, all right? That will wear down your firearm because your firearm's not designed to have that much pressure for the 9mm. That will make the pistol a little bit harder to handle, more like a 40 when it comes to harder to handle. So you go out and you put all this fancy money into this high dollar, ballistics ammunition that all your favorite internet celebrities are talking about. Whereas you could go and you could get average, I'm serious, average 40 caliber ballistics that are better than that, all right? Or average 357 Magnum ballistic or ammunition that is better than that, all right? So just don't go there anymore, guys. Let's get into this whole ballistics gel testing, guys. Ballistics gel testing is not accurate, all right? What ballistics gel testing does is in a scientific, whatever you call it, in a scientific method, it gives the same resistance of every single caliber that goes into that one gel, and they take measurements on that. Now, here's the truth, guys. Ballistics gel, you think that's great? Okay. Put flesh, put muscle, put fat, put bone, put organs, put all that stuff in there. Put the thickness of the skin layers, if it's against animal or a bear or something like that, thickness of the skin layer, the thickness of the bones, average that in. Then you'll get the true test, or a better test. Because a 9mm, yes, it is good against a person. It's all right. It'll get the job done against a person, but it won't work against a freaking deer, all right? Or it won't work very well against deer. Well, yeah, but the deer's gonna run away. Look, I've actually seen a coyote get shot with 2 5.56 NATO rounds, and it ran away, guys. It died, but it ran away, all right? So on that note, guys, when people go pistol hunting, say they go pistol hunting for deer, what is the most common calibers they use for deer hunting if they're going pistol hunting? 357 Magnum, 10mm, 44 Magnum, 454, 4500 Magnum. Why do you think that is, guys? Because it's more damaging, okay? It'll stop the deer a hell of a lot quicker than a freaking 9mm will, guys. I'm sorry, it will. It just will, guys, all right? A 9mm is not the best round that the awesome round that you think it is. It's a good round. It'll get the job done. Like I said, I'm not a 9mm hater. It's a good round. It'll get the job done, but it is not the best round, all right? In the description below, I'll actually link 2 videos I want you to actually check out. It's actually against a 45 is one of the videos, and another video is 9mm. In the 45 video, it's some guys try to come into a gun store, and the shooter engaged him probably about good 10-15 yards away with a 45, puts 2 to 3 rounds into one guy, and he drops, all right? Whereas the other one with a 9mm at point blank range, I counted between 9 to 13. It was hard to tell when he hit in there, point blank, and the guy was running away, and he was still shooting him as he was running away, and he kept going until he finally dropped, all right? So don't tell me that 9mm is better than these other calibers, guys, because it's not, all right? And remember, on another note, guys, pistols, again, are backup, last resort calibers, all right? I've seen police videos when they have shot someone 2 full magazines into someone. A lot of times they miss. Yeah, don't get me wrong. A lot of times they miss. But when they do hit, even if they do hit, I saw one, he got shot 3 times straight, body mass, and he did not stop. He was trying to kill someone. He had some drugs in him. And when the police officer engaged his body, it didn't even affect him, all right? It didn't even affect him. And I don't even know what the caliber was he had. So, guys, pistols are not designed to be the go-to firearm guy, all right? They just aren't, all right? So now, I'm going to get into another part of this whole test. So, another big argument that people have about this is that the FBI recently, they did their test and they reverted back to 9mm. And according to their test, 9mm was perfect. I mean, they didn't need any other round, all right? That's what people say. If you actually read the entire thing, guys, you will find that they barely talk about the actual ballistics, all right? They talk about a little bit of ballistics gel, and pretty much they say what everyone said in the first argument. In ballistics gel, it pretty much does the same thing. But what the whole thing was based on, guys, for most part what it was based on, is that their agents, all right, have a 70 to 80% miss ratio. That's right. They only hit their targets that they're aiming at 20 to 30% of the time, all right? So that's a lot of freaking bullets that are just wasted, all right? So they are horrible shots, all right? And part of that test also talks about how a 40 or a higher caliber is harder for these agents to handle and wears out the gun more often. It's like, well, your agents they can't even hit the target. They need training. So, a lot of people say the whole capacity, well, 9mm has higher capacity. Even according to FBI tests, 9mm has higher capacity. But here's the thing. They need higher capacity so they can at least hit the target, maybe a couple times. Hopefully they can hit the target, all right? So, yes, they need a higher capacity so they can at least get 1 or 2 bullets into the target, all right? So, What that report tells you is that they need to freaking practice, all right? That's what they said. It needs practice, all right? They're missing more than they are hitting. And also in that it says the 9mm or the higher calibers wear out the barrel more, wears out the firearm more. So what they're doing now is they're reverting back to the highest possible pressure 9mm that they have. It's like what is that, a plus P plus or something like that. So now you're going to take these people that had a hard time handling like a 40 caliber, all right, and you're going to give them the highest pressure 9mm and expect them to be accurate with that, and that higher pressure 9mm is now going to wreak havoc on their pistols and wear out their pistols more. So it's just like genius, FBI, freaking genius. Yeah, right on the target there. So guys, the FBI report basically said they need more ammunitions because their agents are horrible shots, all right? And 9mm is just fine because they miss more than they hit, and they need more ammunition just so they can hit, all right? Just so they can hit the target, all right? So I'm just leaving it there, guys, because I almost look at it like, oh my God, they don't need to invest in new guns. They need to invest in new freaking training, all right? These guys seriously need some training to hit the target, have some freaking fundamentals. All right, you can get those fundamentals with any caliber if you practice and train with them daily, all right? So don't just automatically go out and buy new guns because, oh, it'll make it all better. Just get new guns, you know? Just like a lot of people when they go shooting, they have horrible marksmanship, horrible trigger control, and they go shooting, they're like, oh, I'm not shooting very good. So they get like a freaking optic on their pistol. Oh, now I can shoot great. Guess what? Their shooting doesn't change much because all it does is basically give them a red dot to look at, and they still have shitty ass fundamentals, all right? So your actual fundamentals take precedence over the caliber, guys. If you cannot hit the caliber, yeah, you're going to need more ammunition. Whereas a higher caliber does do more physical damage to the person and will stop them quicker, all right? 9mm, people get hit by 9mm all the time in defensive situations. They're fatal wounds, but they don't even realize they've been shot and they run away, all right? I actually had one of my sergeants. He was actually, he was a corporal. He grew up in Compton, all right? I think it was Compton he was telling me about. And he said he was actually, I don't remember the exact story, but there was a shooting in his neighborhood and he was hiding behind an ammunition, and he didn't even realize that he got shot by he didn't even realize he had been shot by a 9mm, by a 9mm. And they finally had to bring him to the hospital. He's like, the only time I knew that I was shot is when they touched it, all right? So he didn't realize he was shot. So if these people have their adrenaline hyped up and they're going in to rob buildings or wreak havoc on people or cause seriously bodily harm to people, and you shoot them with a little caliber, they're not even going to realize they're shot. Even if you shoot them with a bigger caliber, they're not even going to realize that they've been shot. What you need is a good solid hit in a vital area, and if you have a bigger, more power, or bigger caliber that has more force on impact, more force on expansion, all right, then it's going to incapacitate them a hell of a lot quicker than something that's smaller, all right? Most of the time they're still going to run away, all right? So please drop this freaking argument. I know it'll never be dropped, but guys, seriously, get some common sense, okay? Get some common sense into your head when it comes to calibers, guys. There is a big difference between the groupthink mentality of what all these other YouTube celebrities tell you about and common sense and what's actually happens in real life, all right? So I just want to throw that out there, guys. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, or unfollow me, because some of you are probably going to unfollow me after this video, whatever. Remember, guys, it's our responsibility to take care of each other and protect each other.